Hey, what's going on, everyone? So check this out. Few people have been asking, what's the difference between a knockout rose and a regular rose bush? Because it's time for everybody to start doing fall cutbacks. So everybody wants to make sure what you're cutting back. You need to know exactly what the heck you're doing. Knockout roses and rose bushes, two separate things. One looks like a shrub and one looks like a rose. So I'm going to show you the difference between a knockout rose and a regular rose, and I'm going to show you how to cut back both of them real quick. So here you go. I'm going to flip this around. So this right here is not it's a Marlboro Black 72s for the businessman that doesn't have time for a cigarette break. So these are knockout roses. They look like a shrub. See that? See how shrubby they are? See that shrub, that boxwood? See? Look. They look the same. Alright, so that's a knockout. Knockout gets typically 25 to 30 roses per bloom. So, knockout rose. It's not very hard to distinguish which is which. Alright, now, this is where it's going to get a little tricky because these haven't been cut back. Hold on. So here you go. These are regular roses. It's the same pink wave as what you got down there, the knockout. But these are regulars. And the difference is because they're separated. You can tell the difference. They're not shrubby. These are actual stems right here. Alright, so these regular roses, you want to cut 6 to 8 inches off the ground. Let me flip this around. Son of a bitch. Alright. Alright, so you're going to want to cut this back. See where this green is here? And kind of almost a brown. That's where you want to cut it back to. Okay? See? Boom, boom. That's about, that's a good 8. See this dead in here, though? You want to get the dead out. See that? It's dead. What will happen is if you don't get the dead out and you don't prune these back, you're going to start getting what they call a wild rose, and that's because it's going to start growing past the graft. Hold on. The graft for the rose is right here. This is what makes your rose. What color, what kind of rose it is, if it's a knockout, if it's a hybrid, if it's a white, if it's a pink, if it's a blue, if it's red, that is your graft right there. That's where they make it. Okay? So if you do not cut out this dead, your rose is going to start growing down here. So if you got roses coming out of the ground, that is not a knockout, and it's not a regular rose or anything. It's what they call a wild rose because it's growing past the graft. So it's what it used to be. So that's where you'll get those reds with the yellow inside of it, or those are called antique roses. Alright? Now, there's several different kinds of knockout roses. There's some kind of hybrids. There's all kinds of crazy crap. These, right here, are what they call the pink waves. And they are actually teacups. Okay? That's a teacup rose because it is little, like a teacup. Alright? Now you'll get bigger ones, a little bit bigger, and some of them will be spotty, different colors, That's what it is. Now, these, you don't want to cut 6 to 8 inches. See the difference? Bushy, shrubby. So you don't want to cut 6 to 8 inches off of this. What you want to do is you want to cut about a nippity nip. Sorry, Richard, we don't speak Canadian today, buddy. So what we're going to have to do, you want to just trim it like a shrub, man. Trim it like a shrub. See these spent petals here? These spent petals? That's the key. You want to get rid of those. You just want to get rid of them. It's going to look little dangly. It's going to look like it's going to be crap, but you want to shape them up. That's the difference. So you got more up here. So And this is what you call from rot. This right here is what they call rose rot. And that's because this was never cut back before. So when the snow came, it sat and it rotted. So this will get cut back a lot. See that? The difference? So once you cut them back, they'll start blooming back in. That is what you call a dead rose. Alright guys, I just wanted to jump on here, let everyone know, and I'm going to let this up and because a lot of guys have been hitting us with those questions, and just so you guys understand, and pretty sure they got these in Canada too. So you guys have a great day. One love.